Good morning and welcome to another full day of eating, and as you can probably ascertain from my voice, I have a bit of a cold. I've had like 3 days of just having a sore throat. Like, my body feels absolutely fine. Like, I did a really good squat and deadlift session yesterday, which you would have seen on Tuesday if you are loyal. Yeah, body feels fine, just my head feels like kind of cold in, my throat is just really annoying, and it's just like my, you know, like when your throat's so sore, every time you swallow it really hurts, so I kind of dread swallowing. So I'm trying to like get more in each swallow, so I'll just get loads of food in my mouth and really like try and swallow in one big go for swallowing efficiency. Either I am ill, or this is just my new throaty, deep sounding voice, which to be honest, would be pretty awesome. I'd be delighted if this was my new voice, because A, it sounds cool, and B, I'm trying to launch a kind of gospel, soul singing career, and this obviously is going to really help in that front. Anyway, on that front. Anyway, so it's a Saturday morning. I've literally just gotten up, which is probably contributing towards my deep throaty voice, and now I'm going to take you on a tour of my kitchen, because I got a pretty sweet delivery yesterday in the form of some muscle food stuff. Now, I'll be honest, they were quite stingy with the package. They just sent me loads of these ice packs, so not particularly substantial in terms of calories, but you know, they're a great company. So that's obviously a joke. What we actually have is loads of stuff that I put in the fridge last night, because otherwise it was gonna go off. So Jesus, look at that. Just quickly have a look at that. That is a pretty stacked fridge. Now, there's loads of, I don't know, like fillet steaks. I had a couple of those last night, actually. They were really good. We've got some, this is the bit, right? Ostrich steaks. I had one of these the other day. They're really good. They're like super thick and like meaty. Got some salmon up there. Also, this is my favourite new thing that I've got from Muscle Foods. Never tried it before, never used it before. Liquid eggs, literally just, not egg whites, liquid whole eggs. And I think there's about 20 in one of those cartons, and it's just so freaking easy. Like, I always want to eat eggs, like I really like eggs, but I find that I can't be bothered. Like, if I'm in a rush or just not feeling it, I don't want to crack the eggs open and have to clean up and then throw the eggshells away and get egg all over my hand. With those, you just pour it into a pan, boom, you've got a scrambled egg, add a bit of butter, you're laughing. So I've had those for like 2 days in a row now, and I'm loving life, loving the egg life. Anyway, obviously, like I said, it is breakfast time, it's a morning, so what I'm going to do now is transform this dingy, desolate doldrum into a breakfast paradise. Ta-da! I was going to go a lot higher and more enthusiastic there, but my voice is definitely not up for it. Right, we have some bread, which I'm going to toast, and then I'm going to put some butter and jam on it. Butter is up there with olive oil as my bulking tip. Just put loads of butter on bread, and it's nice, easy to eat, and you get loads of calories. I'm going to have some cereal, so some Choco Rise, which is just Cocoa Pops. Protein, my new protein regime is to have, as well as chocolate milk in my protein before bed, also have whole milk in my protein for breakfast. So just another kind of addition calorie wise, with some chocolate mint whey. That's milk that I'm going to have in my cereal, which is 89p. So no, if people don't use all these, then I'm pretty sure that's going to sway you. So yes, cereal, toast, protein. I think we've got, Sarah's is making, she's poaching an egg. I might have a couple of eggs, because obviously the eggs, the whole eggs in the carton are like so easy to operate. I may well just pour a couple of those in and just scramble them. The only one thing I have found with that is it's very hard to know how many eggs you're using. Like, I had them last night, and I poured what I thought was a reasonable amount in, and it was turned out to be friggin' loads. Like, I probably had about 10 eggs worth, so I need to get my head around the quantity. But yeah, it's a Saturday morning, so I'm going to be doing a light bench press session today, nothing exciting. There's football on later. We've got to drive Cez's mum to the airport, so I'll be doing that later on, so I'll probably grab lunch before that, and then I'd like to say take you on a fun-filled road trip, but it's just going to be driving to the airport, so it probably won't be that fun-filled, and it's not really technically a road trip. finished. That was alright. This is a pretty standard light session. I did find that I was feeling quite tired, like just a bit kind of achy and pathetic. I think, like I said, I've had it like the sore throat for a few days, and I think I had a really important session last night, and I feel like I've done that and my body's like, oh, now relax, and then it's kind of, yeah, I just feel a bit rubbish, but not too bad, and I should be fine in a day or so, I think. Now I'm in the car. I am obviously not driving because that would be treacherous. I've got protein which I'm about to have, 25 grams of whey with water, and I've also got a banana which I'm about to have as well. So I'm going to go home, have a shower, grab some lunch, grab something decent and something big, because obviously I'm bulking and I'm trying to really, I keep saying this, but I'm honestly trying to step it up and get as many calories in as I can. So do that, and then I'll watch the football, and then it'll be time to drive to the airport. Back from training, I've showered, and I'm feeling and looking pretty good. Voice is still a bit ropey, but who cares? Voice, schmoice. Now, dinner, I mean lunch is going to be in a few segments. So, first things first, Cez has made me this freaking sweet. Look at the size of that. We got this when we went to America last year. Went to see a Red Sox game. Picked up this bad boy. That's quite a big cup. That is a smoothie. It's got loads of ice cream, raspberries, strawberries, banana. It is a calorie feast. So I'm going to just try and hammer that. Then got 2 courses in respect of the food. So course 1 is some leftover pasta with bolognese and lamb meatballs. I'll put some cheese on that. And then course 2, the main course if you will, is going to be, we've got some bacon going over there, we've got some kind of mini wraps here. We're going to have bacon quesadilla, so it'll basically be bacon, oh more wraps, thank you Sarah, bacon with wraps like tomatoes, just loads of cheese kind of sandwiched together. Oh yeah, so I'm going to have the milkshake, have the pasta, we'll probably then head up to watch the football, probably eat the quesadillas during that, and then get on the road. Oh my god, that hurt. So, here we go, bacon and tomato and cheese and lettuce quesadillas. Look how friggin' sweet they look. Crammed with stuff. That pasta was actually a little bit kind of, you know, pasta goes a little bit congealed after a while, so it wasn't great, but I got it done. Took one for the team. That smoothie is incredible. This is going to be incredible. You're incredible. See you later. Just heading back from the airport. It was actually quite depressing, like driving to the airport but not actually going away somewhere. Kind of sucks. On the plus side though, strawberry ribena, so swings and roundabouts. Right, we're back home now. We just swung by Waitrose, which is a bonus because I got free coffee. Man, it's killing me trying to do those high things. Coffee! I can't get my usual high notes. I've lost my regular pitch. And we also had to pick up some cards for our friends whose birthday evening party hangout / thing we're going to in a minute, although they might watch this, in which case we've had the cards for ages. Anyway, yeah, so I had the coffee. I'm currently eating some Brazil nuts as well, just to get some extra calories in. I'm not full up, but I don't really feel hungry like I had the quesadilla, bacon quesadilla things, and they were pretty filling. Plus I definitely underestimated the effect that the smoothie, like the smoothie, I was like, oh, a nice little kind of smoothie downed it, but there was a lot of calories in that, like, yeah, like loads of ice cream, loads of fruit. Definitely would have been, I don't know, a reasonably large amount of calories. Now, before we go, I'm probably gonna get changed, but also, it's one of those kind of awkward situations whereby it is a kind of party type thing, like more of a gathering. It's not going to be like a woo, like a crazy party, but it's going to be like a social gathering. But obviously, we've been told there is food there. Now, as is always the case, when I attend social food-based activities, I never know what to expect. Like, is there going to be loads of food? Is anyone else there going to be bulking? No, they're not. So I don't know about, you know, how much will be available. So I'll possibly, in fact, what I'll do, I'll just eat loads of these nuts. Like, I really don't like Brazil nuts at the moment because they're boring, but I'm going to try and hammer loads of nuts. Just to make sure, worst comes to worst, there isn't that much food there tonight. At least I've got a solid base of calories, a foundation, if you like, of the house which I'm building, which is a euphemism for my evening of food. That doesn't make any sense. Yes.
Get some good steaks on the go now.
Nice. Good technique, like that. unorthodox.
I'm gonna get your sausage and then
I do recognise them. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, I used to have a bit with them on.
Is it like that?
Was here before we moved.
There might be something on the bottom, like underneath.
Okay, back home. That was pretty good. That was quite an astounding feast. A lot more food than I expected. The last 2 or 3 social events I've been to that involve food have brought more food than I expected, so that's an absolute result. I had loads of burgers, like 3 burgers I think, a couple of hot dogs, loads of crisps, loads of Haribo, because the Haribo was floating around, there were kids involved, the kids were trying to eat the Haribo, they weren't really allowed it, so then I did my duty as a good Samaritan, just ate all of the Haribo I possibly could. So now, at home, I'm about to go to bed because it's late, but of course, I need to have my protein. So, I'm going to give you a little live show you how it goes down. Chocolate milk, olive oil, this is the new amount of olive oil that I use. Look at this, just quickly have a look at this. That is a lot, isn't it? And that's genuinely how much I have every night. Just look at it all like sitting on the top there, looking all oily. And then 25 grams of chocolate mint whey. Whoa, made a mess of that one. And then finish it off. 5 grams of creatine. And that is what I have every night before bed. So I'll mix this bad boy up. You have to mix this bloody load because I guess it's the combination of the creatine and the oil and stuff, it just seems to take ages. So if you just do like a casual few things and open it, there's powder all over it, you get big old lumps. So I'll be shaking that bad boy for a good minute or so. That's obviously going to make for very, very unentertaining footage, so I'm going to leave it there. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe as always, and I will see you tomorrow. Why are you still following me with it?